It's 10:06 in the evening on Thursday, the 30th of May, 2024. I definitely thought I'd be asleep by now. Oopsie doopsie. I was falling asleep earlier, and I'd finally found the show that I was looking for. And it started off, like, in the first few minutes just really good, and I knew that if I started watching that I'd wake up. So I turned it off and put Young Sheldon back on and went into my dishes, tidied up my kitchen, and I've done my pills. This is what I have to do, people. Look at them all. See? Well, that's a week that's actually full. And then I've put all these like vitamins together. So at least I've got something happening. I crashed last night and I'm so happy Ellie rung, because she rung at 1:47. I couldn't believe it. I had chiropractor at 3. So by the time we spoke for like 35 minutes, I had just enough time to jump in the shower and get there. It was actually early, which was good because I was worried about school traffic. Then I went and visited Ellie for a while. Came back, had leftovers for dinner. I'm getting more and more concerned about Boss, so I'm going to have to call the vet tomorrow, because I've noticed today that another thing that is growing, which I thought was similar to... There's only way I'm going to be able to explain it is to show you, I think, actually. Hey, Bossy Bear. So he's had these things, right? For normal, right? And yet that one is new. And not only is it new, it didn't start that big, and it only started with 1, and now there's 2. And there was one of those other bumps that I found on his belly, on his head. And so I checked all of it yesterday, and the one on his head has changed from how it looked to now looking like the one I just showed you. It's not black, but it's more that shape and size. And again, that started very small, like nothing, and it's growing and changing. So I've done like a thorough inspection from what I can see. Unfortunately, there are many of these things popping up. He seems like himself. He's eating properly, drunk, being a bed hog as usual. He's like got his eyes open and he's like snoring. It's weird. How's your buddy? But I am feeling better. Yesterday I was planning on making a video, but by the time I got home and I cooked dinner, and I'm just loving the book that I'm reading. I'm like on chapter 31 already. Same thing as today. I got home from Ellie's and had my leftovers and started reading. And I really did think I was going to go to sleep at like 8:30, but washing the dishes and cleaning my kitchen woke me up, and then I was like, I really got to get my pills sorted, because I told Ellie that I missed them, and she was like, you really need to make sure that doesn't happen. And I'm like, yeah, no, I'm aware. So I've got to be an adult. And yeah, I'm happy I've decided to put the vitamins sort of the way I have. Make sure I don't miss anything. I do think the Vivance has got something in it that helps. Like, I don't know what it is, but it's obviously very different to the other medication, Ritalin and dexamphetamine, that I've had. And I do think having it regularly was what was helping make me feel so much better. And given the fact that I've woken up as late as I have these last number of days, obviously I can't take it because it's a 14-hour stimulant drug, right? So I haven't had medication for ADHD in the last 2 days on purpose because I need to sleep. But I am feeling better within myself. And I've spoken to a few friends online. I do keep going back and forth about when I'm going to start university. Eden has been accepted into uni as of officially today, and I'm over the moon for her. Like, I'm just so fucking happy. It's made my whole week. I'm over the moon. and that's who I saw yesterday with her kids. Um, it's definitely got me wanting to get my application in. I was speaking about it with my chiropractor today, and I was like, I spoke about it with Eden, and Eden's like, you don't need to rush. There's no real reason to do so. Get up there, settle myself, sort of get in the rhythm of things, and then start for trimester 3. And that is an option. But again, as the alternative, because there's pros and cons for both, as my chiropractor said, there's a good chance you're just going to get bored. And he's like, the only person who truly knows the answer is you, which obviously I know. All of you are probably very aware that I second guess a lot of crap when I've been in states the way I have. I must admit that even though I keep trying to convince myself starting in trimester 3 is probably what I should do, I still want to start in trimester 2 because I know me. Plus, I still have all my disability stuff in play, and I can still have extra time, and uni's amazing. Like, I fucking love my uni. My graduation's going to be live streamed on YouTube. Like, it's going to come out who I am with my full details. I guess, though, it's not coming out just yet. But I am excited because there are things I want to write about, research. Like I've always said this, I want to be a researcher and a writer, and this degree is exactly what I need for them. Taking my actual meds like makes a fuckload of a difference when it comes to the levels of pain I'm in. I will say my hands feel like they are crippled from playing on the playground yesterday, but that's my bad because I have arthritis gloves and I didn't wear them until after we got off the playground. I think I didn't even make it to my car before I'd put them on, but it was still too late. But better late than never, I guess. But I am feeling better. But I still feel like this is the change I need. And when it comes to it, my home's going to be here waiting for me. So I'm a very, very lucky person. And I really, really just got to focus on that. And that's what I'm choosing to do. I'm very sensitive. And I do take things the wrong way. And I do take things personally. And I'm the first person to admit that. I don't do it on purpose. I don't think anybody does it on purpose. Nobody wants to make themselves feel like shit. Unfortunately, is in our minds that does it, right? Because if you want to be super logical about stuff, let's take me as the example, sitting in my house, watching my TV. Nothing's really hurting me. In fact, I've got a roof over my house, food, my beautiful dog, everything I could possibly need. I'm extremely lucky in comparison to many people. And yet I can put myself through absolute utter hell, as you've all seen, simply based on the bullshit in my head. My nails are too sharp to do that. But yeah, I'm better at pulling myself out of stuff. But I look forward to the day where I'm not this sensitive. But it is what it is. I've just realized I can't hear the rain at the moment. And it was raining before, and rain is my favorite weather. I love it so much. So I really hope it comes back. Now, on saying that though, I really hope it does not rain on Saturday so my nephew can play and have a good time with his friends. But I'm at 9.5 minutes almost, 9:15 seconds. And I am getting tired. So I really got to sleep because I have stuff to do. And yeah, that's me. That's where I'm at. Thank you for coming along with me, for your well wishes, your support, and your comments. Talk later. Bye.